Hola friends, welcome back to Prepping for K Academy. And today you are tuning in with Miss Bacon and we're going to do a fun activity. So the first thing we're going to do is go over the kindergarten readiness goals that you're going to learn about today. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to learn how to follow simple directions. Then the next thing we're going to work on is sorting objects. So we're going to have a special object on today's show, and I'm going to let you know what that is. But we are going to sort the object by its shape. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to work on recognizing shapes. So some of these shapes you guys may not know. And today, hopefully, by the end of our show, you're going to be able to identify some of those shapes. So we're going to start out by knowing what materials you need. So today we're going to work with blocks. And if you have blocks at your house, you're going to want to go grab those so you can participate with Miss Bacon. And if you don't have blocks at your house, you can always tell your mom or a grown-up at your house that you need to order your blocks from preppingforkacademy.org. That's preppingforkacademy.org. But we're going to go ahead and get started today. And we're going to use these blocks. And today's show is going to be called, it's actually a game, okay? And I hope you like playing games, but it's going to be called Stack It If It's the Same. So what you're going to do is you're going to find blocks that look just like these 4 blocks. And if they look like it, you're going to stack it on top, which means you're going to build it till it gets taller and taller and taller. But the first thing Miss Bacon needs to do is teach you what shapes you see, okay? So we're going to start with this block right here. Do you know what shape this block is? Do you know what shape this block is? Okay, so some of my friends know what shape it is and some don't, and that's okay. This block right here is called a triangle. Can you say triangle? Great job. So triangles have 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3. Triangles have 3 sides, so this shape is called a triangle. Next, we're going to look at this shape right here. Do you know what shape this is right here? All right, good job again. So some of my friends know and some don't, and that's okay. This shape right here is called a square. Can you say square? Great job. And a square has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And all 4 of the sides, they're all the same. Okay? A square has 4 sides and they're all the same. So that one's called a square. Now look at this shape right here. Do you know what shape this is right here? Wow, some of you guys are on it, and that's okay. I love it. This shape right here is called a rectangle. Can you say rectangle? Great job. Let's see how many sides a rectangle has. Can you count with me? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So a rectangle has 4 sides. But guess what? It's not the same as a square. A rectangle has 2 long sides. You see these sides right here? They're long. And then it has 2 short sides. So these sides right here, they are short. So a rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. So this is called a rectangle. Can you say it one more time? Say rectangle. Great job, rectangle. All right, and this is our last shape. Do you know what shape this one is? Great job, that's right. This one is also a rectangle because, let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow, so this one has 4 sides too. And remember, a rectangle has 2 long sides and two short sides. So this one right here is a rectangle too. We have two rectangles. All right, so friends, you should have your blocks. And if you have your blocks, we are now going to play our game. I'm going to show you how to play the game, and then when I get done, you're going to get a chance to play the game with your blocks, okay? So here we go. We're going to start with our first block. I have to find which one of these blocks are the same. Is this block the same? No, that's not the same. What about this block right here? Is this block the same? Yes, that's right. So that means I have to stack it. I have to put it right on top of the other block. Now I have two of these blocks. Stack it if it's the same. All right, now we're going to go to our next block. And here it is. This block, remember we called it a triangle. So that means I have to find where the other triangle is. Is this the triangle? No. What about here? Is this the triangle? No. What about here? Is this the triangle? Yes. Good job. That means I need to stack it because they are the same. Now I have two triangles. Stack it if it's the same. Now we're on our next block. This block right here, remember it's called a square. So we have to find, is this the square block? Are these the same? No, they're not. What about this one? Is this a square block? Yes, that's right. So we have to stack it because it's the same. Stack it if it's the same. All right, let's go to the next one. Well, I have another triangle. So you know what time it is. I have to find out which one of these blocks are triangles. Is it this one right here? No, that's right. What about this one over here? Does it go over here? That's right. Remember, you're stacking it. You're putting it on top of all the other blocks. And then when you get so tall, you're going to build a tall tower. Well, looky here. I have another triangle. So that means my triangle has to go on the triangle blocks. All right, and I'm going to go to my next one. This is a rectangle. Does this rectangle look like this rectangle? No. What about this rectangle? Are these rectangles the same? Yes, that's right. So that means I need to stack my rectangle right on top of these blocks because they are all the same. I have three rectangles right here. See? They're all stacked on top of each other so you can't see them. All right. Ooh, it looks like I have another rectangle. So I'm going to stack it right here because it's a rectangle too. And here I have a square. So I'm going to stack my square right here. Uh-oh. I have a rectangle. But is it the same as this one? Is it the same as this rectangle right here? No, that's right. So it doesn't go right there. But what about right here? Do you think it goes right here? That's right. Great job, friends. All right, what about this one? That's right. It goes right there with the other rectangles. And then another one. And we have one more block left, friends, and it's this one, which is a square. So I'm going to stack my last square block right here. All right. So friends, guess what? Today we learned how to identify different shapes. You learned what a triangle was, what a square was, what a rectangle was. We had two rectangles. And then you also worked on sorting, or you're going to. You're going to work on sorting. So you're going to match the blocks, and you're going to stack the blocks that match. Okay? okay? Don't forget that. You're going to find the ones that match and you're going to stack them up really high and build it really, really tall. And then guess what? You're going to master today's skill because you're super smart. Well, guess what, friends? That's actually the end of our show. And I hope you enjoyed this show. And if you really, really liked it, guess what? Subscribe and tune in tomorrow because we're going to have another show drop at 7:30 a.m. I can't wait to see you, and make sure you bring a friend. See you later, friends. Bye-bye.